Hey, welcome back to another edition of Ego on Break, and again we're at the almost official, not official Taco Bell. So getting our drink on, eating a taco. So we're going to talk a little bit about wrestling, catch up to date on what happened this Saturday at Pro Wrestling Ego, and talk about some controversy that's on out in social media land. So just to give a rundown of what happened, the event at Byron Baptist Church, in with the new. We got to see one of your mini personalities, Pepperjack Jones.
Yeah, before I shaved my head.
Yeah. So you had a match with Dark Oblivion, and it didn't come out, I'm sure, the way you had planned.
He kind of fooled me at the end.
Yeah.
He said he wanted to hug, and I went to hug him because I figured somebody that dark needed a little love in their life. He dropped me on my throat. I want a rematch with that little bit, son guy.
Yeah, I bet you do.
How did Oblivion get fat? I'm confused.
He's the Dark Oblivion.
So if you're dark, you're fat?
Yeah, no, those wrong words. If you're the Dark Oblivion, you're fat. You would have to ask Jacob Lockhart about that.
Well, I tried to hug him. He tried to punch me in the face.
We saw Dark Oblivion a couple of weeks back at the Hideaway, and now this week we have learned that Jacob Lockhart is the man behind Dark Oblivion. So could we see a Dark Nightmare?
No, I ain't trying to hug a little bastard again. Well, I might try. He's still
language. Oh, we got to see Yuri Knockoff. This is the third time we've seen him in Pro Wrestling Ego.
He got my car battery cables used on him.
The rampaging Russian Yuri Knockoff.
Yuri Knockoff.
Yeah, and he took on Lucas Frost from the Experience. And was an interesting match, to say the least.
Here's my question: who was the crowd cheering?
Yuri, for the most part.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He said he's from USR, not USA.
It's USSR.
No, he left one of the S's out. He's from the United States of Russian Americans.
He's illiterate. Huh?
He's the USRA champion. So Lucas Frost defeated him right off the bat. Yuri went up to pose. It backfired. Lucas got the 1, 2, 3, one move. It was over. This upset Yuri, who said he was not ready and challenged Lucas to a 2 out of 3 falls match. Locked up, inside cradle, Yuri lost again. So this upset him even more, and he challenged Lucas to a Russian rules match, which Russian rules match means there are no rules.
Anything goes.
Anything goes. So
20 count.
Man, it was everything. It went all over the place, outside, onto some cars. Jumper cables were used, not to Yuri's advantage. We saw Lucas Frost do a elbow drop after he threw Yuri over the guardrails of the building. Lucas climbed up to the guardrail, up to the rails of the porch, and gave an elbow drop to Yuri. It was pretty brutal to watch, and it finally ended when they got back into the ring. Yuri thought he had the upper hand, pulled out a giant thing of Tic Tacs. I guess they have bad breath in Russian America. And it backfired as Lucas Frost body slammed Yuri and defeated him with helps of the thumbtacks.
So he's a 3-time loser, huh?
He's a 3-time loser. It didn't work out very well for Yuri. Then we saw Days of Rage take on the Silverhawk and Kid Valor. We saw Kid Valor once before. We've seen Silverhawk a few times.
I was told this Kid Valor's third match. So
Days of Rage defeated Silverhawk and Kid Valor. Maybe next time, guys. That led us to the Professional, which is another newcomer.
Mm-hmm.
And man, was this guy jacked. A throwback to, and I don't know if this is the original Professional. I guess it could be. That wrestled years back for Percy Pringle in like Mobile and that area, in the Gulf Coast. So a very large guy showed up in a mask on, so his age really wasn't being. We were looking to tell how old he was, if he's young guy, old guy, what. But he is an incredibly jacked guy.
He's the biggest dude in the back.
All white, and he faced Ray Fury, and I guess it just shows you that. Sometimes speed overpowers muscle, as Ray Fury came out with a winner. Yeah. It was a really good match. It was a different pace for what we've seen out of Ray Fury in the past.
Those smart guys keep it slow.
Yeah.
That building was 1,000 degrees. So.
But he definitely brought out something new in Ray Fury. So we got to see that, and then we got to see the Abbey Street Boot Boys in 6-man tag team champions. They faced the group that are now calling themselves the Cavemen.
That name threw me off when I read
And it is Alex Graves, Wes Warren, and Sterling Peterson, which this is the first time I've seen Sterling Peterson.
Now, is he the one in the mask?
He was the one in the mask. He had a golden mask on, and his name is Sterling.
Yeah.
So it seems to be kind of a black, gray, yellow type motif with the Cavemen.
It was weird.
They did really good against the Boot Boys.
And that itself was good.
My bad. And but they didn't. I guess they came out with the losers end of the purse.
It happens.
And that led us to the main event, which was supposed to be a Pride title match. Joey Abel was supposed to defend against Orion Taylor, who is the current Styles champion. Joey said that the only person he's going to defend the title against Ray Fury. But he's not giving Ray Fury a match anytime soon. So, didn't make a lot of sense, but who knows what the Renegade's doing. He lives in his own world sometimes. And so he faced Orion Taylor. Said Orion Taylor has a better record than him. He's lost one match to Orion Taylor, so he needs even odds. Well, he didn't even them. As Orion Taylor defeated Joey Abel. So South champion Orion Taylor defeated Pride champion Joey Abel. Afterwards, E4L got involved. And Boot Boys, Ray Fury had to come out, run those guys off, run Abel off. But not before Abel could lay down a challenge. He wanted Chuck McMullen August 26th, Jackson, Mississippi at the Hideaway.
Yeah, that threw everybody off.
Yep, so I'm sure Abel's just trying to play some mind games with Ray Fury. I don't know what's really how his brain operates sometimes, but he's definitely getting Fury's attention, kind of getting under his skin. So, good news, Chuck McMullen gets a title shot.
I reckon so.
So, there's that. So that's kind of what happened at Byram. Had a really good crowd for Byram, and looking forward to August 26th. We have women wrestling coming back. Amia Jade will be in action. Ivory Robin will be in action, as well as Stormy Lee. So check those ladies out. So
that's the Hideaway. Right?
Hideaway August 26th. So women wrestling returns. So looking forward to that as well.
Okay. What's the main event that night? Any idea?
I mean, if we're going by championship, it's Joey Abel versus Chuck McMullen.
Well, technically the Styles. Well, no, neither belt was on the line this time, right? Okay. No belts were on the line this time.
No belts. That's really unusual.
No, for real. That's why I just thought about that.
For Pro Wrestling Ego, yeah.
One is on the line.
So
let me ask you this: is Orion Taylor booked for the Hideaway?
Yes.
Okay.
I did book him this time. He in my head he was booked the last time we were at the Hideaway. In his head, I never called him. So.
Say if him and Fury might get a little froggy.
Hey, you never know. You never know. All right, so watched anything lately other than Pro Wrestling Ego?
No.
Not anything?
No.
Not
GIFs? I watched a GIF. And I wish I knew the other guy's name.
Was it a GIF or a gift?
What do you call it, a GIF or a GIF?
Oh,
which one is it?
It's a GIF.
I don't have a damn clue.
Minus
little fast video. How about that?
Shot a clip of a video.
Lio Rush taking a power bomb off a ladder through a table and popping up like he's the Terminator. And then I saw one of Mick Foley taking a penis plex from
Joey Ryan.
After he gave Joey Ryan Mr. Sacco to the crotch. So I couldn't figure out which one was dumber or getting dumb to, but yeah, that's what it is.
Well.
And then what was the Asian guy I sent you? Takayama?
Somebody. I don't remember his name.
But he got
his neck
broke with a sunset flip.
Yeah. So you watched a little bit. First off, breaking your neck on a sunset flip is like there had to be some.
I couldn't find video of it.
I mean, was it like a sunset flip like off the top rope?
I don't know. It just said simple sunset flip, so I can't imagine a simple sunset flip is just.
I mean, if the simple sunset flip, just your normal sunset flip is what broke his neck, there had to be some pre-existing conditions. You know what I mean?
Remember when Hayabusa, he'd always did the middle rope moonsault, the ropes rolled on him and he landed on the back of his neck. I mean, sometimes just your timing, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
Absolutely.
never fell off top rope and blew my knee out before, but it happened.
Never really been that guy that went to the top rope either.
I had a few times. That was the
Had
weird
you?
part. I just hadn't did it in a long time.
Yeah.
I just didn't have my footing right.
Yep.
That's what I say. Accidents happen.
Yeah, and this is an extremely dangerous sport
Very.
to be in, to have little accidents, you know.
So,
So on the Lio Rush thing, so let me get this straight. Like,
you saw it.
well, I saw it, but I didn't watch it. If that makes sense. Like, I was like, yeah, this is stupid. I didn't pay any attention to it. Was it off like the top of the ladder, or were they like
Damn near.
and through a table?
Through a table. He popped up like
Was it-
I just punched him or something. I don't know if I pushed him. I pop up. but
Yeah,
Slapped him. How about that?
yeah. I tried to find the logic and the reasoning behind it, and not knowing any more of what happened in the match and
I tried.
after the match.
I looked like I couldn't find anything.
It's hard to really give that to bash. Like, your first thing is like, hey, you dumbass, you know.
And my question is, what was the finish?
Yeah.
If it was a schoolboy, I'd been pissed.
Like, if power bomb, power drive, I've heard people say both. It's really awkward looking to see. Like, you really can't tell what
like
they're
a set-out
doing.
power bomb to me. Now it may have been a double underhook power driver, like
Yeah,
what you
I've
call
heard
it,
power driver
Jay
and I heard
Lethal.
power bomb.
So I don't.
So, but either way, like, just knowing, I can't fathom why you wouldn't at least register that. You
If
know
he'd
what
have
I mean?
got up kind of slowly, like hulking up or something, I could have gave that even a little more.
Yeah, but, like,
credit.
it was, like,
But,
no
bruh,
time
he just
period.
said,
See, I have a theory that Leo and this guy was like, hey, what can we do to go
piss everybody
viral
off.
and piss the internet off? And the guy was like, you know, if I power drove you off the top of a ladder through a table and you just got up, that would probably piss everybody off. And Leo's like, you know what, that would definitely piss
And
everybody
then
off.
that
Let's do
guy that gave it said, you know what, screw this shit. I'm going to lay here because he did.
Yeah.
He sold the move. Leo popped up like a pimple on prom night.
That's a good analogy. I like that. Yeah, I can't fathom like the story they were trying to tell with that move. And if you were gonna no sell something, like,
I'd no sell the penis plex.
there you go. So, yeah, had Joe Ryan like thrust his heels, and you go like, what?
And
Well, first off, I'm not a big fan of just going around grabbing guys by the penis. So, I'd never find
gimmick
myself
was
in
he-
the penis plex.
he mandible claw. He put the socko on mandible claw, and like a bunch of people come in to try to pull Foley off of him, and he's acting like he's hulking up or whatever, and Foley's going, ah! And like 12 people come in, and he thrusts his hips, and they all bump. And Foley's still standing there with a hand on his schlong. And then he does those swivel, and Foley takes a rolling bump. But Foley's theory was at the end, he goes, but did you see all the people smiling around ringside?
I mean, I get it.
I
you know,
get it, but
for that new age crowd who's not there for the, they're only there to be entertained. They're not there because they're wrestling fans. They just want to see something that looks cool, something that's funny, that kind of thing. Well, I mean, to each his own, you know. Some people enjoy having penises in their hands, not me.
I mean,
But I mean, I could see where they go, oh, that's funny. You know what I mean? Like, it
I
was
hug
funny.
you. That's about as kinky as I get in a wrestling match.
So, but I mean, like, that doesn't bother me as much as the pile driver, because here's the thing: the penis plex is meant to be that was funny.
Yeah, it's a comedy
The
spot.
pile driver off the ladder through a table is meant to be, I just tried to murder this guy.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, to me, and I know it's hard to say you can't have both, but you can. I mean, you have comedies, you have love stories, you have murder mysteries, whatever. I mean, there's different types of entertainment.
I'm right there with you.
So the penis plex doesn't bother me, and that's just for the fact that it was intended to be exactly what it was.
Because technically, I always thought the mandible claw was damn near a comedy spot.
Yeah. The Lio Rush thing to me is one of those things where it's like, why? You know?
I don't get it.
But here's the thing. Guarantee you his bookings do not stop.
Oh no.
He'll probably get more. He'll probably get booked more. and you'll see Lio Rush kicking out of everything you can imagine. Like, the next thing you'll see is, like, he'll be on top of a building in CZW. They'll throw him off the building.
He's now in NXT.
Well, whatever.
He just got signed.
But when he gets fired from there, they'll throw him off the top of the building, through some glass, on fire, in a truck with spikes up. He'll get up, the bed of the truck will be stuck to his forehead. He'll pop it out, pull out some super glue, and be like, "Rawr!" So, that's what's up. Either that or Triple H will pedigree him, and he'll get up and he'll beat Triple H up. One or the other. So,
well, my deal is if a sunset flip can break a dude's neck, but that didn't do jack to you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's why it's so hard for a lot of people to go admit they're wrestling fans.
Yeah.
Now. It really is.
Yeah.
Because they're like, well, I don't know when to know what's real and I don't know what's
right.
fake. And I'm like, but you should know, period.
Yeah.
But with shit like that, it's hard not to.
Right. Here's the thing. Whether Lio Rush can't move today is irrelevant. Like,
I know it hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Went to a table, you went
he
to
may
a table,
he may not
sucks.
even be out of bed. He may be like, "Oh crap, it's 2 days ago. I can't move," but he couldn't tell anybody that because like, well, I seen you get up.
Yeah,
you know,
it hurts, bro.
So sometimes being incredibly like, "Oh, I can take anything" and all that backfires. You know, because when you really do get hurt, it's like the boy that cried wolf. Nobody cares. You know, you already showed me it didn't hurt. So why am I supposed to believe you today? So, but I'd love to know I'd love to see what was before that and what's after that.
I'd love to know the finish of the match.
And I'd like to know what kind of story they were trying to tell. Unless they were trying to tell that nobody can beat Lio Rush.
No, I thought he was coming back from time to save.
Like, the only way it makes sense if like a voodoo doctor walks out like I've got his body under a spell and.
No, I'm telling you, it's from the future. It's the Black Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's here to save Sarah Connor. Come with me.
Terminator 8, The Rise of Lio Rush.
Come with me if you want to live. The hell I know.
Don't tell him, he'll probably be doing that too.
Well, you know, that's one of Kenny Omega's gimmicks. When he comes out, he's coming out to the Terminator music.
So, who knows? He may be a Terminator. He
might be.
Like, Vince might be like, you know that prototype thing that I hated on John Cena? Let's put it on Lio Rush and tell everybody he's a robot.
He couldn't have hated it too bad. That was Ryback's gimmick in Florida, remember?
So who knows, man. But yeah, so there it is. Anything else? Anything coming up? What you got? Anything else to talk about?
I got one more search for Bushwhacker Charlie.
If you know anything about Bushwhacker Charlie, please message this guy. He is on the hunt for him.
Or if you know how to get a hold of Luke or Butch, let me know.
Yeah. So
I've been trying.
We've heard tales of Bushwhacker Charlie training guys in the Tennessee area. But
mainly David Cox is the only one I've heard so far.
Yeah, David Cox. Dangerous David Cox. The man's been struck by lightning 3 times.
He's hard to beat.
He is hard to pin, I agree. And but this guy's made it his mission to find Bushwhacker Charlie. So if you know the whereabouts of Bushwhacker Charlie, if you know a story of Bushwhacker Charlie, if you've got a picture of Bushwhacker Charlie, please
video,
please comment below where we can find it, tag it, message it, take it, whatever. But yeah, the hunt was on. I know you interviewed some guys, myself included, at Pro Wrestling EO Saturday night.
And your dad was awesome.
My dad, he thought he knew Bushwhacker Charlie, but he got confused in his old age.
I'll give it away.
And it was definitely not Bushwhacker Charlie. But it was close.
It was awesome, though.
I can understand where he got it confused.
Yeah, for who it was.
But yeah, so the hunt for Bushwhacker Charlie is on. You got Life in Headlock coming out soon.
I'm gonna do Everett Connor's
Everett Connors.
one. Actually, you did the interview.
I did the interview. Everett just wrestled in Chikara this weekend.
Okay.
He faced Razor Hawk, I think. Whoever's got the Young Lions Cup. He wrestled him for the Young Lions Cup. I don't know the finish. I saw that Everett had shared the match on Twitter, I believe, so you can go check that out. And let us know what you think of the Ego Embrace. Like, just give us some feedback, some comments, subscribe to our YouTube page, Follow Pro Wrestling E on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all those places.
Share the videos.
Share the videos for sure. Share Life in a Headlock. Share these EO on breaks. If they're entertaining, just let us know. If they're horrible, let us know that too. I mean, you can bash us. We just want some comments.
We mainly do it because when we get together, all we talk about wrestling.
Right, so might as well film it and try to give y'all something to watch. So until next time, August 26th, All or Nothing 3. This is the third installment of this